Hey, welcome in. You're quick today. We've been on for 30 seconds. This might be a bit of a scarier stream for you. I kind of amped up the horror. Hey, good morning, funny. Doing pretty good. Psyched about this piece. I think this one is a very interesting idea. I already did the line work. I did that yesterday in my own time. I got enough streams out there. I don't got to stream the whole process every time. Hell yeah. Hey, thank you, tequila on oatmeal. Sounds like a wonderful, healthy breakfast. Yeah, we'll be doing that signature black background to kind of give it some contrast. We'll do the brown up here, and then he'll be white, but not really. He'll be just one of the lighter points of the object, of the piece. Sorry, I'm also trying to wake up right now, too. Kind of roll out of bed and just start streaming. It's the best time for me. If you guys are new, feel free to hit that sub. Do I hate when people spam? No, it's not that I hate when people spam. It's just I can't read other people's comments if they comment. I appreciate that, funny. This will definitely be one of my most interesting pieces I've ever made. They keep getting weirder. No, I wouldn't say there's very many good sales right now. The world is in a state of chaos, so nobody wants to make big purchases. Can't really blame them. It depends. Like this guy will probably be almost like towards the 300, you know, $300 US. This guy's probably gonna be like 240, 250 on the website. Then I got coffins for like 100. If they keep going down, I have pieces that are like, 25, $35 too. I do custom stuff too, yeah. I kind of want to stay in my own style and genre. I want to stick with my stuff I like to do, but yeah, if you give me ideas, like I'm working on a commission slowly but surely. I feel bad, kind of getting into a mental rut lately, but they wanted a coffin with a creepy butterfly, and this is one I'm working on. It's nearly finished, but I just need that last little bit of details. I mean, I do requests, but like I do commissions more than anything, and like I like down payments, stuff like that. But like if you have requests, I'll take them with a grain of salt and I'll store them away, and you might see a hint of it in my work. But I'm not really gonna just do requests. Not at this point. I might at one point. I'm not gonna leave that door closed. So feel free to suggest. Hell yeah. He's almost Souls-like to me. I played a lot of Souls games. I played Hollow Knight. I played so many games. He's a fucking snail impaled by swords. Yeah, I think he's mostly a slug. But you guys gotta pay attention to the which way are the swords going? Oh no, I love Sally Face. I haven't played it myself, but I've watched like Jack play it and stuff like that on YouTube. Awesome game, awesome vibe the whole time. If you can give this guy a power attack, I mean, I think if you guys get the lore of what's supposed to be going on here, is the swords are going outward. He's grabbing swords. He's doing it to himself. He's scouring the wastes, collecting swords inside his body. We got 50 people in here. This is nice. If you guys are new, feel free to hit that like too. We do all kinds of weird stuff. Before this, it was coffins. Oh, zip tie. Yeah, no, I wanted to start doing Patreon giveaways, but I haven't really gotten any Patreons, or patrons, so we'll see. I may just do giveaways somewhere else if that doesn't work out. Yeah, I'm not that big of a fan of the show, but or the game, but it's an awesome vibe the whole time. I like that, and Fran Bow is actually a really good vibe too. I like that one. I love spooky indie games. But when someone said Hollow Knight, this is super Hollow Knight. Yeah, guys, you gotta understand, I'm a YouTube kid. I grew up watching like every single YouTube indie game there is. Like, I still watch them to this day. Like the Fears to Fathom series is sick as hell. Like, there's so many good indie game horrors out there. Oh my god. Best genre by far. Yeah, I mean, so the creature is meant to be a um Little Misfortune on the side note is also a great game. No, but this creature was supposed to be a like self-immolation. So he's hurting himself. He's his own worst enemy, and he is scouring the battlefield to continue to hurt himself. Was supposed to be the lore kind of behind this guy. Because, I mean, he's got a sword in his hand, impaling himself. Each of the swords can be followed. And he's even got some broken off inside him. And right now with the background, we're kind of just starting to with the darkest points, and then we're going to work outwards. Life can be so weird. Sometimes the real battle is fighting yourself. See, he was kind of just an inspirational creature. Sometimes I come across this like thought or feeling of a creature I want to make, and that was something I kind of thought of. I was thinking eyeballs. I was thinking like a alien creature coming from heaven or hell. Someone said biblical angel. That's it's pretty spot on. So it kind of just depends on what I'm thinking. I tie some to emotions and tie some to more images I feel and see. I deal with a lot of like chronic pain and illness and stuff like that, so I don't know. I like making the stuff I see, especially in my dreams. We got a big stream today. It's always Mondays. Yeah, I kind of do just there. I mean, in a sense, unless someone's trying to mimic, art is always kind of a reflection of the artist, um, and how they're feeling, what they're seeing, what they're doing. So I feel like if the artist is being true to themselves at the end of the day, you can kind of get a sense of the artist just through their art. Exactly. And it's a good way to process your emotions too. Because, I mean, if I'm going to sit here for 30 hours working on this thing, I'm going to be thinking about it quite a lot the whole time. No worries. I don't know. I have found such joy in doing stuff like this sometimes, and I am not a very joyful person even. So I like to spread that, and if anyone else can experience that, I really wish they could. Self-expression is a very freeing thing. true enough. It can definitely teach you some things about yourself, just processing the art. Like, quite honestly, I didn't know I had this in me. Like, I wanted to start getting into, like, more, like, really weird art, but I didn't think I was quite there yet, but here I am. Probably the weirdest thing I've made so far. I have a few personal favorites. They tend to be just the newest ones I've made. There's the Leviathan, like, Deep Waters one I made recently that's sick. He's actually hanging up in my room right now, so I don't have it handy. This one's not, like, my favorite, but it's one of my favorites. Is Beetle Business. He's sitting there destroying a city. This one has a lot of deep meaning to me as well, so it's one of my favorites. It's getting old at this point. It's probably about, like, 2 years old almost, but it's still a piece I personify a lot with. He's actually not for sale for that reason. He's mine. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. I got a lot of different pieces, so if you guys want to check it out on my Etsy, it's in the description. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted. People can say whatever they want about my art. They can not like my art all they want, but they can't say that it's not original. And that's what I'm like, you know, say what you will, but I have my own style, and it's not everyone's cup of tea, but when people like my style, they really like my style, so hell yeah. And basically, we're trying to make the background as dark as we can, because the more darkness we can add, the more darkness we can add to the whole piece and have contrast. Y'all's comments are wild sometimes. I actually have done tattoos. I don't do them very often. I've done a few on myself. I've done, like, almost 10 on myself. I don't know. I'm just kind of afraid to do it on a human, other than myself. Like, if I fuck up, you're gonna sue me. Do I have any residue from the smoke? So generally, when you're doing wood burning, especially when you're doing this much darkness and actually burning this much of the piece, you should have good ventilation, or be in a large enough room where it disperses. I have both, but sometimes you should put a fan nearby, or there's little devices they sell that'll like just suck in the smoke, and that, or just wear a mask. I'm streaming though, so it's kind of hard to hear someone through a mask. I think you're definitely right there. It can help jumpstart the world, but it doesn't isn't needed. Art and creation is a skill you can work on like anything else. You can be innately talented at it, or you can work hard and develop it. Intuitive drawing is a great way to show the machines that they're never going to have a handle on us. AI only ever can take from things that have been created. So if you're always creating from your mind and creating from things you're feeling and seeing, then you're always creating something original. Sorry, we won't go into AI right now. It's kind of more chill. Tequila, I have been thinking about that. I really do want to start doing clothing and stuff like that. I've gotten it appraised and stuff, but the problem is making money from t-shirts while also getting them made from like a ship company is very hard. So I need quite a bit of money to invest into that, and I also won't be getting much in return. So it's like I need to figure out a good way to balance that out. Either find someone local that'll print them for less, or sell them for more. But I don't really want to. I still want to do cheap, not cheaper shirts, but over $20 for a shirt. Then it's just like, what the hell? But I have some shirt designs. I want to do some fashion lot shit. So I got a lot of ideas. It's just, financing. All the objects will have a bit more depth once we go back in the last bit of shading. So right now they're just going to look very flat. Hey, thank you, Water Sports. It's a Cthulhu. Yeah, I mean, basically everything I draw is Cthulhu coded. Hell yeah. Like, I really want one. Like, I want to do hoodies. Hoodie with like the back of this on like the wingspan would be so sick. Even if I just isolated like parts of the pyramids and stuff, that would be sick. And I put like my logo up front on the pocket patch. No words, just the circle. Hey, thank you, Triple Baka. We're wood burning. Kind of just chilling out and burning the piece. These things take quite a while, a lot longer than it seems. Thank you, I appreciate that. I got a lot of different vibes. I started with a bit more like just playing around with making creatures. So I got a lot of stuff that's just random monster parts mashed together until I created something kind of weird. Like I'm a big Pokemon nerd. Anything with monsters, I'm all for it. Scooby Doo. Grew up watching all that stuff, so the last like 50 pieces or so I've kind of developed a bit more of an emotion to them. It's pretty cool. I love hearing about other people doing wood burning too. I welcome anyone try wood burning themselves. It's quite relaxing. You just got to be careful. I always tell people it's kind of like imagine it's the sharpest knife you've ever held, and even touching something with it will cut it. So just don't touch the knife tip to anything. I'm like I haven't burned myself as much as people think I would have by now. Maybe 2 or 3 times. What do I do if I make a mistake? So there's a few things you can do. Number one is work with it. Um, Mistakes are gonna happen in wood burning just because you're dealing with fire. If I angle my thing too far this way, it's gonna burn into the design. So it's even the shape, the angle of your bit really matters. But what happens if you make a mistake is you can either work with it or you can attempt to scrape it off. You can use a Dremel. Dremels are not very pretty. They leave a big hole, and it's pretty obvious. I use what's called the toast method. So if I made a mistake, you can actually just take a really sharp knife and kind of scrape along the top of it like you would a piece of toast that you burnt too much, and it'll take off the burnt layer. So yeah. Is it foolproof? No. There still will be marks. No, Laxi, is that how you say it? Yeah, Laxi, you're right. It definitely does take a while for you to get kind of comfortable enough to show your emotion through your work too. It's not always something you just do right off the bat. Most things good in life will take time, sadly. Up to 20 likes, hell yeah. I think sometimes the length of time it takes to develop your own style is kind of the reason a lot of people switch to AI or something, or make it easier for themselves in other ways because they don't want to take the time. Instant gratification is a big problem nowadays. I definitely have a problem with it myself. It's those damn cell phones. That was a joke. Hey, thank you guys. I appreciate it. So basically, the whole way up here is going to be black, and it's going to be extra dark from him outwards, giving it kind of a hue, aura, whatever you want to call it. But a lot of that might be done in my own time, kind of coming back and darkening areas up. Yeah, I mean, if someone stops art and then becomes a different person or starts imploding and doing different behavior, then I'm sure a loss of outlet is partially to blame. Is it that thing's fault entirely? No. But an outlet is definitely needed for healthy mental state. How long does it usually take? It really depends. Like this guy's probably gonna take towards like 20, 25 hours, if not like 30. We'll see. I spent a good 3-4 hours drawing it, which I don't really count. But then I spent a good 2 hours burning yesterday of the line work, and then we're already almost at an hour today of this, and then it's going to be like solid 10 hours of shading. I've spent like 20 hours on shading before on a piece. One of my last ones, the Deep Waters one with the Leviathan coming from the ocean, that one took a long ass time. Very happy with it though. And we come up with things new almost every week. So, you guys aren't even a fan of this guy, you can always drop a sub and see what I'm up to next week. Oh, definitely. I hyperfixate on pieces so much. There are times where I don't even want to go to work because I just want to focus on my art piece. Story behind the creature creation. So, I mean, a lot of, like I was saying earlier, this guy is a lot of self-deprecation, not, I don't even want to say that word. If we look at this direction of the swords and where the hilts are, and the fact that we're grabbing one and have one in our hand, we can infer that he might be doing this to himself. He might be going around the battlefield collecting swords within himself by just stabbing it through himself. And there's a lot of self discipline that needs to be happening that I guess isn't. Came out better the first time. That time it got all jumbled in my brain. Hey, thank you, Rachel. I honestly do believe I could probably be good at tattooing. I just have anxiety, and I don't know if I like if I make a mistake here on woodburning, I can deal with it. I know what to do. But like if I make a mistake on someone's tattoo on their body, what do I do? I don't know. My art brain and my logical brain don't activate at the same time. So when I'm art braining, I can't logical brain. Yeah, no, I mean, I respect tattooing so much. It's also hard to stand out, you know? Where can you get one? The pieces are for sale on my Etsy. It's in the description. But you can if you're talking about the wood burner, you can just search pyrography pen or pyro pen, wood burning pen online, and basically anything's gonna work. Soldering iron's a good place to start, but the wire tip ones are better. Yeah, no, my I can be very logical brained. Like I actually used to work in emergency care for animals, and like when I lock in, I can lock in, but I can't activate my art brain and my logical brain at the same time. So when I'm arting, I can't logical, and when I'm being logical, I can't really be artsy. Oh yeah, no, that's how I started. I started with the soldering iron. I didn't even know there was anything else when I started. Man, it's gonna be hard to see that sword. We're gonna have to lighten it up. Tis the problem with working in negative. I guess yeah, that makes sense. It's probably why I have so much difficulty with it. I'm fairly certain I'm on the spectrum, but I've never gotten it like formally diagnosed. I mean, look at my art, and then that answer that question. Did I have a story in mind? Yeah, I mean, I've said it a few times by now, but basically, it's inner turmoil. It's this guy's a collector, but he's collecting the swords in himself. He's causing damage to himself, whether it be on purpose or subconscious, even. Who knows? He doesn't look like he's very thoughtful right now. He's kind of just looking forward. The battle has already been fought, but he still is out here fighting a battle that doesn't exist. I appreciate that, guys. Evil plankton. That's a good reference. I like that. I'm not gonna lie. We could be under the water. Who knows? Directly to wood. No tracing. No nothing. Brain to wood ratio. Yeah, no, I knew that was going to sound weird, but it sounded even weirder than I thought. A little bit of both. It's a reflection of current times as well as a reflection of self. That often the battle isn't out here, the battle is in here. I mean, the piece is called Martyr, so. What are we dying for? I do sell these. I have my Etsy in the description if you want to check it out. Yeah, neurodivergent's an interesting one because it's just... I mean, technically, if you have anxiety, you're neurodivergent. Anything that isn't neurotypical is neurodivergent, so... It's a good word, but it's very broad. Do I do tables? I mean, I have. Do I do that to sell? Not really. I have a cabinet I'm trying to work on my own time, but I haven't even really touched it in a long ass time, so... Yeah, no, I've done cutting boards. I actually have a flower pot I'm trying to work on soon. I haven't even sketched it out, but there's like a wooden flower pot I found. I'll like scour Goodwill for like wood stuff and then just, sand them and then redo them. I do, yeah, so I haven't done spoons and stuff yet. I've done a couple cutting boards, but they're more, decoration than they are, like, usable, so I need to start doing ones that are more usable and, like, doing it in the corner and having them done that way. But they're more decorative ones. I also have a lot of, none of these are on my website right now, but I have necklaces and earrings and stuff I do as well. I made this stand. It's just on by a couple little things. Sits in an angle. I do in-person shows a lot. So yeah. Half the stuff goes to shows. I say show, but it's a market. It's burning art. It is, yes. Yeah, someone said something about a wooden book cover. Low key, that's kind of sick. Like something with like fabric on the other side of it, so it can just like slide over both covers like a glove. That would be kind of sick. And then the fronts are just wood plates that I wood burn. That'd be sick. Wouldn't be cheap, but it would be sick. How much time does it take to finish one? A lot. Anywhere from 15 to like 35 hours. Like, I've definitely spent almost 35 hours on a piece, but generally it's at least 15 for this size. Why is the center of the wood lighter? I mean, it just has to do with the wood. This is basswood or basswood, which is probably one of the best woods to burn on. Um, what I do is kind of use the contrast as a tool. You use the whiter points to kind of contrast the darker points. Right now we're making a dark background to kind of give it some spookiness and some background contrast. I don't know. I say contrast too much, but that's basically the entirety of wood burning is contrast. What's my favorite song? I don't know. Probably I'll Be Around by the Growlers. It's like an Australian indie band. It's the first one that comes to mind. Yeah, no, I listen to everything though. I like this kind of cyberpunk, dark wave shit too. I used to be a rave kid. No worries. I listen to too much music. Yeah, Jack Daniel, I appreciate that. It's been a pretty big stream today, honestly. I wonder if it's this piece or if the fact that it's Monday. Monday always seems to be kind of popping for some reason. Back to work blues, I guess. Sometimes the shine kind of gets to it, but yeah. If you look at it straight on, you're starting to see a bit more of the pattern and texturing. We're gonna get it even darker back there, so there's even more of a contrast. Yeah, I appreciate that, Athena. So I use basically 3 different bits for just about everything. I will show you the 3 I use. I divide my work into three phases. Um, First phase is line work. That's just done. All this kind of stuff was just done with like a line bit, something thin, something you can cut like a blade. Phase 2, which is what I'm doing back here right now, is the darkness is a flat bit, kind of like a shovel. It can do a lot of surface area, or you can kind of use the tip of it to kind of scratch it. And then the shading bit, which you see up here, is the tan color. Or like on this guy is that tan color, is usually done with a ball point. It's basically just a ball on the end of an iron. Yeah, you can see it right there. Those are basically all 3 bits I use the whole time. I have at least 30 bits as well, but those 3 are the only ones I use. Thank you, I appreciate that. YouTube will like me eventually. We're getting close to 10K. We're at like 7 right now. We hit 10K on TikTok. Yeah, we're on most platforms if you guys want to find me. I usually have a little Red's Pyro thing here, but I don't know. I forgot it. Oh yeah, no, I get that. There's a lot of different ways to use wood burning. Some people do signs, some people do like more accent things. There's a lot of things you can do with a wood burner. Even like wood carvers will use it sometimes to like accentuate details. I've actually done some carving myself. I'm not great at it, but I did a little eyeball creature once upon a time. It hurts my hands a lot, so I can't really do it all the time, but yeah, I also burned him. Do I ever add color? Not generally. I tend to be a bit more of the black and gray artist of the wood burning world. I might one day. One day I might be feeling color and I'll add it to a piece, but it has to be a piece I'm really feeling color with. Looks like day and night, like an eclipse. Hell yeah. I may have to go here in a bit because I do have to get ready for work. It will be a multi-day process, that's for sure. I do not do it full time though. I have my latest short I just posted is me saying revealing my art till I can quit my 9 to 5, because I mean I work a regular 9 to 5 too, or essentially too. It's more part time right now because of my health. I appreciate that. Sadly, my stuff is chronic. It's probably never gonna go away, but live and learn. Live to learn, live with it, you know? Hey, thank you, Knights. I appreciate that. I got a lot of people looking. I think it's just the times right now. People don't have money. I don't have money. I feel it. I can't wait to start the details on this guy. It's gonna be sick. But I think that's probably a good point to wrap up. I do have to go get ready for work in the next 30-40 minutes. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. if you guys want to catch the next stream, make sure you drop a sub. And I will probably be back on tomorrow around the same time. But yeah, we will be doing some more of the background shading on this guy. Got to complete the whole area back there, and then we'll be adding some details. Kind of a bit more contrast between the foreground and background. I'll show you what I mean here. Like this is a non-finished piece. Still got a lot more to go. Multiple streams worth, and this one's got a chain too. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Feel free to check out my other stuff. Check out my shorts. Check out my Instagram. I have a TikTok as well. But yeah, I'll probably be back on tomorrow. I appreciate it. Peace out.